Welcome to the capital city of Waterside. Now in the last part we developed Aspen Hills here and kind of just pushed this part of the city out. We've got a nice little community going here. Not too happy about these buildings along the front here, so I'm going to probably make a change there. But the first thing I'm going to start with is this problem up here. I've got a growing traffic problem, but I think I've worked out what's actually causing it. Is if I click the districts here, you can see I've brought this district down. So what I'm going to do is just kind of move the district over this way so that it's no longer obstructing this roundabout here, and I think I've got a similar problem here. So got a didn't know to spot that before. It pays to have a look round the city from time to time just to see. And hopefully what that will do is it will open up this part of the city up here. Now what I am going to do is we need to unlock some of the buildings along here, and I think there's one along here somewhere that I need to unlock. Can't find it as usual. 2,000 abandoned buildings. We might actually get that. This is a fringe bender. It says here average garbage piling up per building at least 40. So what I'm actually going to do now, what I would suggest is that if you're planning on doing this yourself, oops, I need to get out of districts. If you plan on doing this yourself, make sure you do a backup or save the game, because if you don't and damage the city, because I'm going to damage the city, there's no point pretending otherwise. And I think we've got, so I'll just start with that at the moment just to see the garbage piles up. Now so we're not just going to wait around while that happens. What I want to do is another way to try and solve this problem, because a lot of this problem here is actually delivery trucks. If I click here, you can see they're delivering into this commercial area, probably down here. So what I'm actually going to do, I keep the game paused while I actually do this, so that we don't end up in the dark. And what I'm going to do is put a cargo hub here, and then what we're going to do then is kind of come in here. I'm not sure whether this will, oops, it might let me do it. Then what we're going to do is run across here. It's probably, I'm going to keep it elevated because I want, doesn't obviously want to, oh it's connected it there, the height difference. I'm going to unpause it. And the idea is that this cargo hub here will start to bring, I think we'll just speed the game up a bit now while we watch disaster unfold. And the idea is what will actually happen is that cargo trains will start to come down into here, and that will actually pull away some of the traffic. Let's just keep an eye on it. Yep, you can see we're already getting a few cargo train trucks starting to deliver here. And what I'm going to do also is just have a quick check. Education, got a bit of a problem with education. So let's just see. Elementary school's getting low, and I think what I might do is, let's see. So it's high school says it's low, but I think I'm going to stick with what I've got at the moment, purely and simply because I think once my antics with the the garbage. At the moment, the garbage is okay. Maybe I think we'll leave that one there. Again, we've got a bit of a traffic problem here, so maybe it will ease off. Maybe it's just a bit of a rush round here. I'm gonna have to start working on some of these areas. So let's just check. Incinerator status is below, but it still seems to be holding up. Maybe we should need to turn off another one of these. Just to see if we can aggravate the problem even more. Have a quick check to see. Well, it's only increased to 9. Obviously, it's going to take a little while for it to actually start happening. Don't know if we've had. Oh, looks like the first train's coming in here, which is good. You can see now. I pause that. You can see we've got these trucks going out to. So if we put a follow on that one, bug spray ran, banned. You can see this truck's going out now to deliver. Oh, so it's gone round. Obviously we've got a bit of a problem there with the traffic. And a nice bit of congestion growing. Obviously it's going quite a scenic route here. It's a pretty face beauty salon. And there we are. It's done the first delivery. Now he's off to organic foods. And of course once he's finished the truck will have to go all the way back to the station, so which is this example of a two-way flow. But we're certainly getting around a bit. There we are. And now he's going to return to the facility, which I think you'll find he was pretty close to anyway. So well, that's good. That was the garbage is starting to build up a bit now. So we'll just have a still showing only as 10, so it's obviously got a little while to go. We've got a bit of commercial to go in. I think what we're going to do is kind of grow this area here, I think, a bit. Which we got, maybe it's just get some offices in here, fill this little gap here. And maybe let's just kind of blend some commercial along here as well. Bit of high density, because it won't actually affect the motorway link, so might want to expand out this way a bit. Just so maybe we'll come out here a little bit, something like that. I don't think we need to be too strict on it. I don't want to come from this way, so I think what we'll do is create a road across here and put a footpath in here, so that pedestrians can walk. And so want to keep these junctions here. Oh, we've got a power problem, so I'm not sure what's causing that, but I think we're just drop in a power station if we can find space for one. Oh, look at that, just fits in that corner there. And that will take the power up. So probably people are getting a bit unhappy. Got some garbage building up here. lots of garbage building up here, so because of course it's going to work in from the extremities, because this limited garbage protection I've provided for people. So we've basically only got the one incinerator, so, and this is going to have an effect on the city, so I think we'll just concentrate on. At the moment, it's quite surprising actually. The city's still staying positive, so, and I think what we'll do is we'll drop some more offices in there. So get the offices in there, just let it fill in. Maybe we'll just put a few small offices in here, maybe just a couple of singles. Must admit, I do like having kind of small individual offices, and actually while we're looking at it, what I'm going to do is, what I want to do is de-render this area here, these frontal office blocks, because they don't. What I'm actually going to do is, on this section here, is just put in some, say, some small kiosks to kind of create a little bit of a beachfront effect here, boulevard effect, and maybe here we'll have one there, and then up here we'll just maybe have some small maybe a little row there of houses, so that it comes here. Just have a check of, oh, got problems with fire. I think what we'll do is we'll just drop a fire station there. Got some power lines here which probably needs to go. Just don't need those anymore. Just check the zoning. Oh, the zoning is good. And let's check the police. I think maybe we're can't get one in there. I think we're drop a police station on that corner there to provide some coverage. Let's just check this building. We're up to 25 now. We've got garbage paying. Now there's a health risk associated with this, because obviously as the garbage piles up, I don't think garbage has piled up. There's a chance that there will be health issues. So we need to watch that. As I say, I mean, you don't have to do this, only if you want to unlock the distinct buildings. So just keep an eye on that. Still running at 27. It goes to show how long it's going to take it to get an effect on the city. And eventually, yep, you can see now the population's starting to go. If we probably check the happiness factor, you will see that as people go in, we've got a bit of a crime issue here as well, by the look of it. Multiple problems. So we're going to probably have to rebuild the city after this has been done, which I will probably do off camera, because obviously there will be quite a long period of the city kind of building up back again. Got cemeteries full, so let's check death care. Cemetery. So our only cemetery over here is now full, so I think what we need to do is probably drop another one in for the moment. Probably just drop one in, maybe just there. I mean, eventually I will put in crematoriums and knock some of these cemeteries back, but we need, I can't remember how many it is. 100 Brandenburg Gate. One of these needs, yeah, So I've got to fill up another 4 instances of cemeteries, and still quite surprising. I'm still getting demand for commercial. So maybe where should we expand? Let's put a little bit out here. I think on this, because this is a footbridge, so can't do anything there. So maybe we'll just come up here. And come across to the, like that. Maybe we'll just bring an area down there. Just zone in a little bit more high density here. I think maybe we can drop a distinct building in if we've got anything that's entertainment wise. That's a big one. No, that's a bit too close to there, I think. What we got here? Science Centre. Oh, that's massive as well. All these buildings are very, very big. What we got here? Tax office. Optimise pollution, noise pollution. Maybe we'll put a tax office at the back here. I mean, who wants the tax office next to you? Got a bit of a park as well. Maybe I'm just getting too much in one area. So let's have a quick look at the tax office. I'm not too sure what it actually does. It says actually gives you more tax office gives you more control over taxes. Does that mean that? No, doesn't seem to have changed anything. So let's just check that building again. We're up to nearly 35, so he's getting pretty unhappy, I think, now. Check garbage cover is getting desperate. And of course it's going to take quite a long time to settle down. And yep, we're definitely getting into a desperate area here. I think what I'm going to do actually here is, I want to carry on. If I bring this out here, actually let's come all the way out here, and I think if I strike off, say, just didn't mean to do that. Let's pick up this here. I think actually let's start, because when the city's happy again, we're going to need to grow the industrial area, so oops. So I think we're gonna do that. I think we can come back here and I think what this is, the autosave just gone through, and it's just going to go down. And we're just going to come under here. I think that may alleviate some of the traffic congestion there, because we can see the trucks are already starting to use it. So, yep, I think the city's getting a bit dire now. We're nearly there. And normally these will often have we've got 82 abandoned buildings. So how to kill a city. I think also what we'll do is, I think I'll take advantage of this to kind of zone in some more high density in some of these areas. Obviously this, oh, God, hadn't noticed that before. It's a bit of a fail. I think maybe, well, kind of just rezone that area, dezone that area, and I think we're just to be on the safe side. I think how's the health? Health's getting a bit desperate, so I think maybe we'll put another sauna in there, because obviously the city now is starting to collapse big time. Obviously we're going to have to turn off all the garbage and the traffic jams. Of course you're going to get, because the city's shrinking, you're going to get people leaving the city now, so this is going to cause a problem. Come on, come on. 39. And what I'm actually going to do, I think, is look for some space to put get these garbage trucks back working again. I think I'm going to pick you up and drop you over here. I think you will have a bigger impact, more positive impact there, and then that will mean that I can get some. Actually, do I really want that there? I'll think about that when it comes. Right, we've unlocked government offices. Let's get this. Let's get back in business now. Get our garbage trucks out, underway, working hard just to repair the city. It's going to take a little while to. Then, like I said, I think we're maybe over here in Holly Park. I think what I will do is right out here for the moment. I will move them later on, but we do need to fix this problem as quickly as possible. So I think we're going to need to get these guys out. We're obviously losing money now because the population has dropped and our expenses are going, but hopefully. Of course, we've now got sickness, people are becoming ill, so that's the problem with having the garbage out there. This building's going to be worth it. What does this give me? Plus hire for bureaucrats and administrators. So where would you want to put the administrators? Down here? I mean, this is the town hall. Maybe we're put the town hall down here, out the way. And now we're just going to have to let the city recover, get a bit of a death wave as well. But hopefully that will resolve itself. It's like it solved the traffic problem, if nothing else. Because obviously there's a lot less demand in the city now, and of course it's going to take the garbage trucks, a lot longer to actually get out, and because they will fill up quicker. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop another truck in here, and that will actually clear this area out a bit. Yeah, so the power output's probably down a bit as well. Obviously, garbage trucks have got things to do. They're doing quite a pretty good job, I think. They're actually clearing up. What we've got to do now is try and get the health problems sorted out. So I think got a hospital there. I think we're just drop a clinic in there. How about another hospital? Got a hospital there. So we got a bit of a death wave problem, so I think get a drop a cemetery there. That should help with the. And how about can I get another hospital up here in the corner? It's obviously needs are desperate. The ambulances are out already. Look at that. So that will kind of pick the city up, and things are. See, it's turned the city around quite quickly, which is good. And got now should now have the hearse picking up the dead bodies. You can hear all the upgrades again. Where there's hear them. So we've managed to get another building, which is good, and hopefully the garbage trucks will get out and about and clear up all the mess. You can see that this station is starting to do its job, which is good. We might have a problem with that strut there, but then so what? We can adjust that later on. Got some abandoned buildings here. What's going on here? Let's have a... Yeah, the main hotspot for health is this area here, I think. Yeah, there's... Citizens are sick. But I'm sure we will be able to turn this around. And that kind of demonstrates how... Yeah, you've got to stay on top of the garbage, especially if you do things a bit drastically there. I'll say we've got abandoned buildings around here. Have a quick check to see. Oh, we've only got 74. I think getting the abandoned buildings is going to be a little bit of a challenge. And let's just see if we got any other. Got a city hall. So I don't want to drop too many down these buildings down in a concentrated area, because obviously we've got a much bigger map to work on. So let's have a quick look while this is building up. Got 600s things, construct 2 instances of an airport. That one will come over time. Students in elementary school. Filling the cemeteries. 30,000 square feet of industrial zone. That's going to be impressive. 5 things cemetery, so we'll probably get the theatre first. 3,000 residential zone. I know where I want to put the Statue of Liberty, which is going to be down here on this tip here. So still got this problem here with the probably because I've got garbage trucks running around everywhere now. This is not solving itself, which is slightly disappointing. Certainly got a lot more trucks here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm aware that this for next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run on, patch the city up, and then I think what we're going to do in the next part is I think it's time to get our first port in here. Maybe it'll probably be a cargo port, and see if we can improve the links to this part of the city or areas. Cities start recovering nicely now. So we've got a few abandoned buildings, but I think we can just leave those. They will solve themselves. I know there's a mod that allows me to remove them all. I think we're definitely going to have to work on this area here, try and find out what's going on. So what I might do is bring in there's a very good mod that allows you to analyze the flow of the traffic. Probably a lot of this could be due to, yeah, it looks like a lot of them are possibly new residents coming in as well, because obviously people left and now they're coming back again. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's something a bit different. I think what I'm going to be doing from now on is trying to get a little bit more of a focus into each part. Let's see what's up with these guys here. Not enough customers. Yeah, well, we need to get the city up and growing and sparkling, and I think also we're going to need to start doing a bit of work on the cosmetic side of the city. Something I've been neglecting a little bit. So that will be for the next part. So hope you've enjoyed this part and found it interesting, and how to break a city and then rebuild it. We've still got a little bit of death care here problems. Let's see if there's a quick look. There's the nearest cemetery. The cemetery there, cemetery there, and a cemetery there that's full. Maybe we can I get one right out on this extreme? I think we'll drop a cemetery there as well. That will have a nice effect on the industrial area. I don't think we actually got a... Actually, maybe let's put a bit perverse, but oh, is it perverse? Maybe we'll drop another cemetery there. How many cemeteries have I got now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which so far 3 have been filled up. Oops, got no power out here, so I think what we're going to do is just drop in some, maybe some high density commercial in there. Get this flowing a bit. Actually, let's try something here. That's my square. We'll push this out a bit here. This has got a connection there. Maybe the commercial area in this area doesn't need that much demolition. Anyway, that is where I'm definitely going to leave it, guys. Sorry I keep getting distracted, but that's the nature of this game. So like and subscribe, and until the next time, enjoy your gaming, and we'll see what we can develop.